So, as you all know, a lot of things has happened, in these few months in Nigeria, and so many things has happened. The election in 2027, people have talked about it a whole lot. Some people saying how Nigerians should defend their vote, and others saying, what we should do to get it better. A lot of opinions has been, shattered on the internet, and judges, given mentions, by this ruling party, and Wike and Tinubu built house for judges, a very big mansion, a very big ones that even these judges, they have worked all their lives, even if they work till they die, they can never afford this kind of mansion that, their salary can never afford them this kind of mansion that Wike and Tinubu has given them. So automatically, they have been bought for life. One thing about Nigerian issue is that a lot of Nigerians don't know that PVC is not going to change the situation of Nigeria in 2027. Because I've seen a lot of people saying that, yes, you should defend your vote, you escort your vote to the coalition and all that. Yes, you may do that, but you see, in Nigeria, there is always a way and there is always, an insight that these people use to manipulate the system one way or the other. Look at some of the laws of INEC. Those laws has already helped Tinubu to rig the election already. So as long as those laws are still there and you are participating, in that election, there is nothing else you can do because the law has already helped them to rig the system already. How much has INEC, collected in this election that is, about to come in 2027? Have they fixed the system? No, they are making laws that will help them to rig the election so that at the end of the day, they will have nothing to hold on to tell you that this is the reason why the system does not work on election day. They will complain of network, they will complain of a lot of things. Then they will now use that their laws, which they have, put in place to help them to rig the election. Because there is no single time we had election in Nigeria, the INEC has given a successful result at the end of the day. It is always network issue or a glitch. That glitch always happens, or a network issue. Look at what happened in Ekiti State, this recent election. We are still complaining of the same thing that Nigerians are complaining all this while. And these people have a way of benefiting a lot from this. You ask yourself, who is the INEC chairman? The same Amitopo, what is that his name? That every Nigerian has found out that this man is actually a member of this ruling party by his own tweet. The same man is going to give you, you're expecting to give you a credible election. Who is the former INEC chairman? He's ambassador of Nigerians in Qatar as of today. He has resumed office there. So these people knows that, there is permanent, opportunities for them whenever they are being bought, to deceive Nigerians by these politicians. That is why they are not afraid and they are willing to do whatever it takes to manipulate this system for them, because at the end of the day, even after they leave office, there's still a very big opportunity, for them, either in Nigeria or another country. The former INEC chairman is now ambassador of Nigeria in Qatar. Now he's now living in Qatar, and he's collecting money from the federal government every month just because of the work he did, in the last election. That work is paying him today. So a lot of Nigerians don't understand this. PVC is not going to, save Nigeria in 2027 because this system has been so messed up. Your PVC is useless as trash. That is something that you should understand. The only way to put these people out of office is making sure that, because INEC is actually the root cause of the problem. If we have not solved the problem of INEC, you going out there to go and vote in 2027 is just wasting of time. As long as that laws that INEC has made to help them rig the election are still there, we have not solved the problem at all. We have not solved the problem at all. And I keep saying it, as long as you participate in this election in 2027, Tinubu will still come back and may even amend the law when he comes back, that he will even amend the law that will help him, to also run again after his second term. A lot of you don't know who Tinubu is. You think Tinubu, look at the whole thing that has been happening in the country. Do you hear him talk anything about the real issues that Nigerians are demanding for? He does not even talk about it. Even when he wants to talk, he does not even go close to what Nigerians are complaining of. That tells you that he's not interested in whatever you have to say. You can go out there, you can rant and do whatever you feel like you can rant and do. At the end of the day, it does not concern him. They keep doing what they feel like this is what they want to do and this is what favors them. That is exactly what they are doing, whether you like it or not. How many times have you seen these people, moving so fast in anything that concerns Nigeria? Of course, they don't care about you. Everything that they are doing is all about themselves. How they will benefit more from the system. How they will steal more from the system. And the worst part of it is that this man is actually encouraging, these lootings. And in fact, corruption has been eating up the system so deeply since Tinubu became the president of Nigeria. And if you look at some of his appointees, these are the people who has corrupt cases here and there. So as long as you are participating in this election in 2027, just have it in mind that Tinubu is coming back. And the second tenor is going to be like a hell. That is when all of us are going to see the real hell on this earth. Every Nigerian must have a change of mind in this election, because as long as they are busy buying judges, because you don't tell me that these people who has been given these mansions, because at the end of the day, it is now looking so lately that it is the judiciary that decides who rules Nigeria these days. Election in Nigeria has automatically become the responsibility of the judiciary, no longer about the people's vote. So, and you see these people giving this kind of mansion to these judges that has worked, even if they work their entire life, their salary cannot afford this kind of mansion that they are being given to right now. And you're expecting them that they will deliver a fair judgment to you in 2027. A lot of you don't know what is going on. Nigeria is gone. We're in a very big mess. Some of you don't know this. But if you put eyes clearly on the ground, you will understand that this country, anybody participating in election in this country is very, very confused. You are so confused because your vote does not determine who rules Nigeria. Your vote does not determine who rules Nigeria. The seat is being bought, because I come to understand that this country is owned by some certain people. And there is nothing you can do except you stand firm and face them face to face. As long as you are using the system and the judiciary and all this system that they have created, that they put in place only to favor them, and you are joining them in that system, and you feel like you can get something out of it, you are deceiving yourself. In 2027 election, if this man is still the INEC chairman, and those laws that they have made in order to assist them in rigging the election successfully in 2027, as long as those laws and this man is still the INEC chairman, you're going nowhere. The earlier you realize this, the better for all of us.